Hey everyone, and welcome to this SolidWorks Gearbox tutorial in which we will learn how to model the bottom housing for this gearbox, as you can see it from here. So let's begin. You need to open a new part file, click OK button. Make sure that you're working in millimeters, so select here mmgs as units. Then select the top plane and click on sketch. After that, select the center rectangle and create a rectangle at the origin like this. Now let's specify the dimension. So the length of this line is going to be 460 and the length of this line is 160. Then you can go to features and select extruded boss base, and you can extrude it up to 10 millimeters and check the box. If you want to apply any appearance, you can apply it from here. This is an optional thing. Okay, after that you need to select this face and click on sketch. Then create a rectangle at the origin. Then specify the dimensions. So the length of this line is going to be 430 and the length of this line is going to be 110. After that, select the center rectangle again and create a rectangle here like this, and this time specify the distance between these two lines as 15, and then select these two lines and specify the distance as 15 millimeters again. After that, go to features, select extruded boss base and extrude it up to 100 millimeters. Then you can check the box. Okay, then select this inner face and click on sketch. You need to create here a reference corner rectangle like this. After that, press escape button and select this entire rectangle and make it as construction geometry. Then select smart dimensioning tool and specify the length of this line first. So this is going to be 136. Specify the length of this 120. After that, you need to create here a reference center line. Make sure that this is horizontal. After that, you need to hover over the vertical line of the rectangle and the horizontal line and make relation coincident. Then select smart dimensioning tool and specify the distance between these two lines as 12 mm. Then you need to create here 4 circles. Okay, press escape button. Then select smart dimensioning tool and specify the diameter of one circle as 11 mm. Then hold control key and select all of these 4 circles one by one, as you can see it from here. And then you need to make relation equal. So equal relation will be assigned and 11 mm diameter to be assigned to everyone. Then I would require to create 4 circle here, so I will mirror these things. For that, I would create here a reference center line. Make sure that this is vertical. Then I will select the mirror entities, and in the above window, this one, I will select one by one these 4 circles, as you can see it from here, one by one. These 4 arcs should be appear over here. And the lower window, which is mirror about, I will select this reference line and so that they can get mirror over here. Then I will check the box. Now I need to cut it, so I will go to features and select extruded cut, and I will specify here through all and then check the box. Okay, then I will select this face and click on sketch. I have to cut hole for housings, so I will create here 3 circles. Do not create circle at this any midpoint. We don't need to create any extra relation over here. After that, you need to select all of these circles and make relation equal, either from here or from here, it's up to you. Then select smart dimensioning tool and specify the diameter of one circle as 42. So all of the circle will have 42 mm diameter automatically because of equal relation. Then you need to specify here the distances 80 mm, 115 and 127.5 between the center of the circles. Then you need to go to features and select extruded cut and then specify here through all and then check the box. So holes for the housing have been created. Now select this face and click on sketch, and you need to create here three circles again. So hover over the circular edge and create a circle at the midpoint. Hover over the circle and again create the circle at the midpoint. So whenever you hover over, you will see that midpoint. You need to create the circle. So this circle again should be equal and will have the equal diameter. So you can specify the diameter for one circle as 55, then press escape button, hold control key and select all of these three circle and make relation equal. Then you need to create here three lines. So all of these three lines will be at 30° with respect to the horizontal line. Let me show you. You need to select the smart dimensioning tool and you need to specify the angle between these two lines as 30. Similarly to all of these, the angle is going to be 30 and the angle is going to be 30. Now this entire sketch for until now was reference sketch. So I will press escape button, I will select then all of this sketch and make it as for construction. The only thing that is going to be solid is this circle. So create a circle at these 3 points. Again, these three circles will have equal diameter, so I will specify the diameter of only one circle, that is going to be 8 mm. Then I will press the control button and then select all of these circle, make relation equal. Then I want circular pattern, so I will select the circular pattern, and this in first window I will select this midpoint, and in the last window, which is the entities to pattern, I will select this circle. As you can see, this is the circular pattern. I will specify here the 6 number and check the box. I will do the same for the other two sections. Entities to pattern, this one, the number is going to be 6, check the box. Same step. Again, select the circular pattern. First window, select the midpoint. Last window, entities to pattern window, select the circle and specify 6 number. Now I need to cut it, so I will go to features and select extruded cut, and I will specify here blind because I want to cut it up to a depth of 7 mm. Then I will check the box. As you can see, these holes have been created over here. Now I want the same hole to be created on the other side, so I will mirror this feature. So for that I need a plane, and in my case, as you can see, this is the front plane that cut this part in half like this. So I will keep this front plane selected, then I will select the mirror, and in features to mirror window I will select the last option, which is cut extrude, which I have created to cut the circular pattern holes. And as you can see, the same holes have been created on the other side. Okay, now I will select the fillet. I will specify here the radius as 5 millimeters, and then I will select one by one all of these edges. I will move the video a little bit fast forward in this section for the fillets. And after the application of the fillets, I will check the box. Now first let me save this part. We have to create although some more features. I will save this part as bottom housing. Press the save button. Okay, now let me drag this over the design tree to the first feature. This is the second feature, third feature, fourth feature. So when you see this feature, then I want you to select this circular inner face and click on edit sketch. So let's change this 127.5 to 128, and also let's change from 115 mm to 92 mm. After that you need to exit the sketch, so the housing will be shifted toward the right side, and you need to then press Ctrl S button to save this part. So that's all for this tutorial, guys. If you find this video helpful, then please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching and see you in the next tutorial.